All right, let's get started. On the agenda for today, we will be discussing the total sales for IHP company, the top 9 performing countries, the growth rate of each country, and my recommendation based on each graph that we're going to look at. First one, this is a stacked bar chart of the sales for each country. It shows the yearly sales as well as the total across the 3-year span. The bottom portion of that is 2022. The middle portion is 2023, and the top portion is 2024. Those are all the sales numbers. From this graph, we can see that European countries are performing very, very well each year and over the 3-year span from 2022 to 2024. We also see that all 3 South American countries are in the bottom 4 for total sales in that 3-year span. You can see that on the right. My recommendation based on this would to do a deep dive into the strategies used in South America and why they are not performing well. We can also take aspects of marketing from Europe and use them in South America in an effort to boost sales. The other course of action would to be to scrap the South American department altogether if it would not be profitable moving resources into the future. The second graph we have here is a line graph of yearly sales. It's only including the top 9 countries that we have, just because we didn't want to distort or just confuse the graph. We can see here that Australia and Holland are not growing like the other markets in this graph, and so that's what we want to target. They're above average in sales, but they're not growing like these other countries that are also above average. It'd be beneficial for us to increase marketing resources in Australia and Holland to boost the sales growth because these markets are larger. A percentage of growth here will result in more sales than the same percentage in a smaller market. The final graph here shows the percentage of all countries we currently sell in, except for China and New Zealand, which saw exceptional growth, and because of that distorted the graph. If you look on the left side of the chart, we see that Japan, Korea, and Argentina are all losing sales year to year. While some countries like Brazil and Denmark are not growing as quickly as others, they're still growing at a steady and sustainable rate, and we just can leave those alone. Because of this, we should focus on the bottom 3 countries. I would recommend we use aspects of marketing used in China, Norway, and New Zealand's growth to help stimulate sales in Japan, Korea, and Australia. With that in mind, Japan and Korea are in the bottom 5 for total sales as well. So removing operations from that region is a course of action that we could look at as well. All right, I know that was quick, guys. Just to summarize what I mentioned today, we should assess the poor performance in South America and possibly add aspects of European marketing that are working well. I think we should also apply marketing strategies of top performing countries to Holland and Australia to boost their growth rate. And finally, I think we need to change the marketing strategy in Japan, Korea, and Argentina, or remove those operations from our company. Thanks for staying with me today, guys. If you have any questions or need more in-depth analysis, here's my contact info. Feel free to reach out.